Well, it's the family gathering, for sure. I'm so grateful for you always to show up in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week. Um, it's been one of those unusual occurrences of this quarantine is what we all choose to do. And so I would not have really guessed that this would have been um, something that we would all do. But it's like now it's so totally regular. 6 months into it, we're always here on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon. So I'm really glad for that. I appreciate that. Um, as I said to Brenda, maybe shoot me a text or an opinion if you would show up in the studio. I'm hoping to open up a couple of nights early in the week. Keep the park Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Open up at the studio. Who knows? Maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights. Maybe just a couple. And I think we would do it, obviously, after when the building is empty and we come in our door and just keep it as quarantined as we can. Um, I just feel it's time and it would be good. And, as long as we're all careful, and we should be okay, as you don't go cruising in your limo. But also, I wanted to put a little energy and a little prayer out today. We lost one of the great party makers of the valley of the desert. B.B. Ingle passed this morning. He's been fighting the stupid cancer all the time, but he was a great gatherer of people, and he did all the New Year's Eve parties, all the Halloween parties after Jackie Lee Houston passed. But he was a happy, sparkling, joyful energy, and I had a great time at some of his parties and knew him in some other events. So, and there's also Thich Nhat Hanh is transitioning as well. So, separate from the COVID life, babies keep getting born. Corey's baby is 4 months old, 5 months old now, and cute as a button. And there's a couple other babies, and then we happen to transition some of these other spirits and separate from this COVID. So just put the energy out there and be grateful for as much light as all these folks have brought and wisdom that they have brought to our experience. So on we go. Let's shake it up and reach up into the heavens and send our blessings and our energy to those that are in the transition, and make this hour positive for ourselves. Rock your pelvis, elbows back behind your body, kind of pop your chest forward, that radiant, valiant heart. I have my psychedelic surf shirt heart on today for just this purpose. Make sure we're all uber connected. And we should get our ballot soon, so on we go. October full moon. And easy, rub your hands together. Kind of wiggle around and get yourself centered. We need to claim our space and be conscious of our seatedness and our rootedness and our energy that flows through our palms and our tingling crown and our smooth brow. Take a nice deep breath. And on the exhale, gently cup the palms near your eyes, straighten the spine, relax the shoulders, consciously breathe into the navel point. And let's settle in, invite ourselves to cultivate an intimate relationship with our breath. Invite ourselves to be our breath, to breathe our breaths, and to follow our breath to our yoga, the yog, the place where we get cosmic, where we get even more faithful, where we get more curious, where we allow ourselves to befriend ourselves and to participate in our healing. where we go grand and large and participate in the well-being of the planet. Whew. Breathe up into Happy Buddha. Separate. We have clouds today out here in the desert, little clouds. And move out through your energetic body, just softly feeling the ether body, that kind of interesting energy. Ground yourself. And gather the sweetness right into your heart. Let's inhale and lift up. Oh, and slide down. Let's just grab the knees and spin around. Want to make sure that you follow some of the offerings, that you get hooked up for Shakti Fest reunion, which will be in November. And the tickets are cheap. Reverse the circle. And the music will be outstanding. The yoga classes will be fun. And the workshops will be great. And you can, hook into it for an entire year if you wish. But it's on the website. Come back into the center. Stretch the arms out, up and overhead. Twine the thumbs. Reach up. Drop your head back. Tongue out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Head up. Come a little further with breath. And then exhale, cantilever out over the edge of the mat. Tailbone anchors. You can feel your outer thighs sinking into the earth. The stomach lifts back into the pelvic bowl. Chest pressed forward. Really stretching long spine. Visualizing that line between the fingertips and the tailbone. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, round back behind your tailbone. Stretch your fingers forward. Spread your wings. Scoop out your belly. If I can eat a whole bag of those Cheeto things now, whatever they are, baked Cheetos, I just like them. They crunch. They're so loud. God knows I'm going to turn orange. No. Inhale and lift up. Exhale the right hand down. Lift up and out. And pulse. Oh, off to the side. This is Tuesday. That means you probably haven't done anything for a couple of days. Susan, bring that right hand off your knee more. So you're kind of at a 45-degree angle. Good. Lift your chin a little bit, David. Keep the hand over your ear. And then easy. Rebound up. And spin, spin, spin. Happy cactus. Elbows high. That's good. Let your head go with you. Go wild. If this is wild. And then easy, come back to the right side and dive on down. Elbows are up, crown of the head towards the knee. Torque the upper torso so you're really over that thigh. And engage your left leg so it keeps you connected. Breathe in, breathe out. And then Mitchie march around. Go beyond that left thigh. Stretch up and look over the left shoulder. Eyes are wide. Open the eyes really wide so you can see your guides, your gods, your ghosts. Full range of motion. Settle into that right butt bone or sit bone and just create that torque. And then easy, Mitchie march back into the center. Shimmy and shake. And then sweep out up and overhead. And exhale, humbly slide down the heart line, dedicating this breath to your body, to the honor, the privilege, and the adventure of housing the spirit in this most sacred of temples. Easy, slide the hands down, shift the feet. Good. 3 breaths, large bird. Fingers are out. Spine is long. Inhale up. Exhale. One more. Hold it up. Hold it up. And humbly slide down the heart line. Always acknowledging that connection between the divine and your heart. Spin around your pelvic bowl. Hold onto your knees. Press the thighs open a little bit, David. Come on the inside of your thighs. Up a little higher. Up by your knees and press open. All right, let's watch the hula. Did you have birthday cake? Okay, you're the only birthday that we know. David had his birthday last week. And reverse. Good. Elbows up a little, Suze. So you get space for more of a upper body hula. You want to really give it the old woohooey. And then easy. Come into the center. Arms out, up and overhead. Twine the other thumb. Drop the head back. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Lift up. A little more. And exhale. Cantilever out. Like press your chest forward. Arms are up over the ears. Or you can hold the shoulders. Good. Chest is way forward. You almost tip over, but that tailbone anchors into the earth. Outer thighs. Good. Chest is forward. Ears between the upper arms. Good. Chin is a little bit off the notch of your collar. That's good. That's good. Breathe. Reach. Inhale. Look up. And then round back behind yourself. Stretch the fingers forward. Look over the fingers. Pull the wing bones. Scoop out that whole belly. Good. Swing a little bit. Good. Really round. Almost tip over. And then roll the pelvis. Anchor the sit bones. Unfold the lumbar. Look up. And exhale the left hand out by the knee. Let's lift. That's good. That's better. Good. You want to almost come in front of that leg so you feel the side of your waist being stretched. Good. Good. 2 more. Easy. Rebound up and happy cactus. Jazz hands. Your head go with you. Spin, spin, spin. And then easy. Come back to the left side and dive. Spider fingers on either side of the knee. Elbows up. Crown of the head towards the knee. Roll forward on your lower bun bones a little bit. Trying to look at that left kneecap. That's good. Toward the upper body. That's good. Good. Stretch your hands out a little bit more, Will. Oh, you're almost at your knee. Wow. Breathe. And Mitchie march back into the center. Oh no, all the way. We have to go. All the way to the right side. Lift up. Oh, it feels so good. Settle down. Open the chest. Drop the shoulders. Lengthen your neck so you have a neck. I don't have a neck much, but some people have long necks. So give yourself some space so your throat is free and open. Your breath just slides in and slides out. Eyes are open wide. And Mitchie march back into the center. Shimmy and shake. Sweep the arms forward, out, up, and overhead. Humbly slide down the heart line, dedicating this breath to your mind, into your sweet, most radiant, kind, and compassionate. Your curiosity, your cleverness, your creativity, dedicating the next breath as you settle with the hands at the heart. Just dedicate the breath to your opportunity to increase your alignment with the divine, to imbue yourself with that sacred alchemical energy from the cosmos. It's like a body scrub. It's like a soul scrub. Refreshing self. Unfurrowed brow, anchored into the earth and wide open to the cosmos. Easy, bring your arms up and overhead. Arc back, fold the knees in, and stretch the legs out. Sometimes we just need to take that path that practices quietness and seatedness. Rub and get the energy in the body moving. Go wild, Will. Lower gut, kidneys, side body. Hi, Leah Linda. I'm really glad you're here. Oops, sorry. Come across your upper chest. I don't get to see you, but I love your participation. And the other side body, get those lymphatics. Everything becomes more perky. Or is it perkier? I have to figure out that word, I guess. Shake out your hands, a little bit in the kidneys. And then to the center. I guess you get to touch your own face since you're at home. Rub the center of your forehead. Kind of remind yourself that the frown doesn't do anyone any good. You'd rather have that big, full, luminous moon, coolness of the moon. Rub the crown of your head also. Let that sixth chakra, your intuition, your cyclops, your perceptor, be active. Pull your buns back. It's not too difficult to separate truth from lies, but these days. But it's just an amazingly taxing project. It requires a lot of energy to be true to yourself, your perception, your heart. So let's refresh ourselves. We can just breathe in this position. We just breathe. So let the arms go out, up and overhead. Look up and then bow down and rock your hips a little bit. Look at your toes so that you plant yourself on the earth. Really get the extremities vibrant and active. Wiggle your toes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's good. And then slide your hands back by your shin bones and push and point and push the heels, point the toes. See if you can activate. Hands are offside so that you can give yourself a good thrust of your chest forward and your shoulders down. Toes come to the nose. Inner midline, that midline of your legs squeezes together when you point. You can hold on the outside, David, like more up here by your thighs. And then lift your chest. Try and straighten your legs. Do they straighten? Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, straighten legs. Doesn't matter if you're out there at the extremities. Just keep yourself up and just mobilize and energize your ankles, the tops of your feet, the inside meridian, that squeezing of the ankles, the calves, the knees together, then pulling yourself towards. He says, I got a hairdo. I have to show off. He's doing butt dog to me. Hi, cuteness. point and flex. Then let's drop the hands offside. Now we'll stack the vertebra. Inhale, lift up and bow down. Inhale, smell the roses, which aren't in season, and exhale, blow out the candles. Oh, inhale, lift up. Don't spit when you blow. Inhale, lift up. Except for you're at home, so you're okay. Inhale, lift up. Just down. 3 more. 1. Undulate the spine. Feel the chest lifting once more. And then inhale, lift your arms overhead, hands by the side. Let's step up into picnic table. Strong arms. Shake out the money maker. Open and close your mouth. Really press strong. If your neck is okay, your head could be in line with the spine. Right leg to the chest. Move the foot around. Reach to the sky. Good job. Left leg up. That's good. Arcing. Feeling strong. Use your hands. Use your feet. Lower down. Easy. And then inhale. Lift your head up. Drop your tail down. Put your feet outside the mat and your knees together so that we can windshield wipe. Your knees are bent. Your feet are up near your chest. Are you breathing? Please breathe. Leaning back, David. Your hands can be back behind you. And then lift your chest. And then rock your knees side to side. Keep your chin off your chest. Give some space to the upper heart. May all beings be free from suffering. Side to side. Try and get the knees all the way down. All the way down, boo-boo. That's good. And then let's easy go to the left side. Feet are wide apart, knees are down, chest is up. Walk your hands near you. Thrust that right hip up a little, thrust. And today we're going to go ahead and roll around, thrust the hip, spiral the spine, turn the lower hand back away from your body. Look over your left shoulder. Slide that right leg out. Keep looking, pushing. Keep engaged on the hand on the floor. Good job. And then today you're going to lower that right hand down and roll up on top of your left shin. So we're going to do this. So you roll up. So that left leg, the knee and the thigh are towards the ground. That's good. Be careful of your ankle, David. And then easy. So you're in the old-fashioned pigeon. You're going to lay down on your elbows. Ideally, that lower foot, your left foot, would be parallel. You pull that foot forward towards the front of your mat and roll over. Depends on the hips. You're tight in the hips. Breathing. Good. You can go a little further, Brenda. A little further up. Aha. Good. Will, go a little further. Roll a little more. Rock into that hip that gives you resistance. And now easy. If you're able, slide your hands back and lift your chest. David, just do what you can without hurting yourself. That's good. Roll the shoulders down. Look up at the sky. You can bring your left hand into the center of your chest, and you can take your right arm and spin around and see if you can get your ankle. Don't bother, David. Just hold on there. Lift your chest. Go, Suze. That a girl. Roll over. Lift the chest. Lift your chin. Smile. Smile. And release. And easy. Walk your hands back in. Lower your bum. And come back into the center. Good. So open the feet. Knock the knees in. Lean back on your hands. Good. Breathe. There you go. Rock the knees side to side. Windshield wipe. It's such a free, it's a perfect directory, perfect cue. The hips, tendons and ligaments. Let's go to the left. Pulse that right thigh up. Pulse the right thigh. Good. So you're off to the right side. Now you're going to lift up. You're going to take that lower hand and turn it away from your body. The left hand is going to spin around and twist that upper torso, and then stretch that left leg out, and breathing, creating that torque in your body, creating that ringing, not ringing in your ears, but wringing out the wash rag. Let the waist spin. Good. Oh, it feels like really, it's always so amazing. Now you're going to put that left hand down and roll up onto the shin and roll that left thigh to the ground. And just stay easy, lifting the chest. If you're able, you can pull that lower right foot forward towards the front of your mat. Create a little more extreme stretch in your hip. And then easy, you can lay on down on your elbows and your forearms. Make sure you breathe. Make sure you put some weight on your forearms. Let the extremities help support you. Trust that the body will stay as it relaxes. And stretch and create more suppleness in your ligaments and the tendons, those muscles that hold that ball and socket joint in place. And then you want to slide your hands back towards your shin bone, lift your chest up, and take the right hand and put it out there in front of your heart. Maybe you can take the left hand and grab that hip, ankle, and lift the chest. Careful, David, don't go crazy. Breathing, that's good. Lift up, breathe. And release easy. Roll back onto your hips. Drag that left leg in. Stretch the legs out. Arms up and overhead. Forward bend. Lay out on top of the thighs. See where the body relaxes. Good job. You don't necessarily have to go to your toes, David. You can go just to your thighs or your ankles, but try and get the legs straight would be good. Good. Stretching the body. 3 more breaths. Forward bend. Position of the witness. Quality of the breath, the squeezing of the body, the surrender of the back legs towards the earth. And then walk your hands back on in easy. Bring the knees in. Let's roll over onto all fours into child's pose. I love being able to see you guys. Gals and guys, gals and guys. So easy. Open the knees up. Let your big toes touch and lay on down. Good. Just bow down. Refresh your brain. Surrender your ego. Befriend the earth. Move that. Gravity will move that cerebral spinal fluid, your kundalini, your chi, your life force, all that energy that nestles at the base of your spine. Let that prana flow up your spine to the center of your brain. Relax your inner thighs, relax the mid-back. And easy, dig your fingertips in. Lift up your palms, your wrists, and your elbows and shimmy around. Lay your hands on down and pop up onto all fours. Bring the knees underneath the hips. Look at the hands. Wiggle the elbows. Curl the toes and give yourself the old cat or angry cat and cranky horse routine. Saggy. Good. Shoulders back. Will. Tuck your head. Good. Stretch your stomach out. Look up at the sky. And easy exhale. Really open up the body. Feel those pathways, those freeways, those little dusty paths in the body. There's that main arterial flow. Then there's all those little capillaries. They are reflected. The blood is reflected in the waters of the earth. And you find those little dusty trails, as well as those large zooming freeways. You get your whole body refreshed, articulated. 2 more. Come back to the center and wag your tail. Roll the shoulders way back away from the ears. Look down at the fingertips, particularly press on the forefinger and the thumb so that the shoulders away from the ears. Curl the toes under and lift up your left arm and your right leg. Left arm, right leg, good. Crown of the head is in line with the fingertips. The leg is straight if you can. Chest is up a little more. Drop that left shoulder a little bit, Will, and reach that left back knee. Good, and then go ahead and bend in that knee and get the thigh a little higher. Good, press the earth away. Look wild. That's good. And then release. And lower down and open up and close. Breathing. Good. Articulating the spine. Give that back of yours a little bit of massage. See if we can't open up the pathway of the spine so the energy flows from the base to the crown. And then easy, come back into the center, curl the toes, put the belly against the backbone, squeeze the midline of the elbows towards each other. Really activate your extremities. They're really there for support. And lift up your left arm and your right leg. Good. Breathing, good job. Good. Keep breathing. And then easy, if you're able, you can bend that back arm in, lift up the thigh. That's good, go for it. Little higher, Suze. Try and go to your ankle, maybe. Good. Raise the arm a little higher, David. In line with your ear. Excellent. 2 more breaths. High thigh. High thigh. And release. And lower down. And open and close. Good job. And then settle back into child's pose. Big toes touching. Sit back on your heels. Drop your forehead. Breathe. That union, the yoking, that inner vision, noticing the quality of your breath, the softness of your throat. Listen to that beating of your heart as you ask it to pump, to move that oxygenated blood. Breathe, breathe. This lesson of self-care starts with you joining the class. We practice that art of stillness, of inner vision. Noticing where the body needs more oomph. And then easy. Come up onto all fours and bring the knees into the parallel. Easy. We're going to drop the elbows. Keep the elbows close to your ribs. You're going to drop your bosoms to your thumbs, your chin and forehead to the earth. Run, stay high. Then you slide the legs back behind you. You slide your elbows forward and you rock your chest up into an easy, proud sphinx. You can rock the hips side to side. Look over the shoulder towards your heels. One to the other, good. Come back into the center, keep the chest up. Keep the pubic bone on the ground. Slide the heart through the upper arms. And now lower down, let the bosoms go down, let the hands reach back towards your heels, bring the legs together, and do your Superwoman, Superman flyby. Keep the inner thighs organized and squeezed together. The outer hips will make the legs like one. Shoulders are back, the fingers are reaching towards your heels. Strengthening the back without any force. Breathing. Activating the upper dingle dangles. Yes? Squeeze the legs together. Oh, dear Lord. Breathing, 3 more breaths. 1, 2, 3. And easy, lower on down. Hands will come around underneath your side face and your heels will drop out. Just lay down on the earth. Turn your head to one side. Breathe in and breathe out. In the olden days, we used to do isometrics. Now change the hands you have on crossed and turn your head the other direction. Let the heels rest outwards. Surrender to the support of the earth. Blend in. Be a part of. Find that yoga. Find the breath. Find your union. Your self-care. This prone position. Front side to the earth. the nurturing. Come back into the center. Let's go ahead and bring the hands underneath the shoulders. You can spread the hands out a little wider if you wish and go into cactus fingers and just lift your chest. Shoulders are down. Lift the chest. Elbows can go out and down. Good. Good. And lower down and lift up and lower down and lift up. And then come up onto all fours and bring the hands underneath the shoulders and a couple of cats and saggy horse. Articulate the lower back. Articulate the lower back. Really spin the tailbone towards the ground and look through your thighs. And easy. Let's give ourselves a little pouring to the heavens. Find yourself with the elbows in, forefinger and thumbs very organized, fingertips pushing the earth away so you have strong upper chest. Good job. Curl the toes, sit back on your heels, and push the heels of the hands into the earth so the shoulders drop, and so you really stretch your feet. Careful, David, with that ankle. Make sure you're in a good line. And then easy, keeping that inner elbows activated. Lift your knees up into a crouch. Drop your head, look through your thighs. And then raise your bottom and raise your heels. Strong arms. And pedal your heels. Stretch out your calves. You can look at that ankle, David, so that you carefully keep it in line with the foot. Pulse your chest back towards your thighs. Raise both heels up. Bend the knees, raise and drop the heels. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Hands will come onto your thighs. Good. Lift your head, lift your eyes, straighten your elbows, open your eyes. You want to let the body kind of readjust from down, upside down to standing. So bend your knees, bring your hands into happy cactus. Chair pose. That's good. Grab on. Stand up, boss. That's good. Don't pass out. This is the trick. The trick is to not pass out. Bend your knees, David. Squat. That's good. Open your arms a little wider, Will. You can do that. That's good. Go lower, Brenda. Breathe. 5 breaths. Go deep. Go deep. Bend the knees. Get the thighs nice and strong. That's good, Suze. Breathing. Elbows are open. Squeeze the wings together. Inhale. Lift up. Exhale. Push the pubic bone front. Inhale. Hold the breath and lift up even more. And exhale. Slide your hands down your heart line. Stand easy. Open your arms out. Open out to a T. Step wide on your mat. Good. There you go. Turn your right foot out and just sink into warrior 2. Don't overthink it. Just find yourself in a familiar pose. Arms are long, knee is safe over the front foot, legs are wide. Reverse the warrior, slide down the back leg, look up over the front hand. That's good. Keep breathing no matter what. Inhale back into warrior 2 and just hinge over and lean on your thigh and raise the top arm towards the sky. You're going to lean on that front thigh. Lean on your front thigh, Dave. That's good. And then inhale, lift up. Turn both toes to the front. Lower the arms. Roll the shoulders. Grab your hands behind you. You can make little fists, or you can grab your hands and just stretch your chin up, stretch your chest up. Open up, opposite from the computer, opposite from the phone, opposite from the slouch of the crouch. No, it's a couch. Inhale. Let the hands come off your bottom. And lift your head up. Arms go out. Turn your left foot. Bend the knee. Warrior two. Knee is safe over the foot. My rug is slippery. Arms are long. Good. That's good. There you go. Now reverse. Slide down the back leg. Stretch the top arm towards the side. Look up at the top arm. Open up your chest. Inhale back through warrior two. And then rest down. Hinge onto the thigh. And the top arm this time just stretches up to the sky. Lengthen the neck. Look up the top arm. Good job. Breathe. One more. And then inhale, lift up, straighten the front knee, turn heel toe back in a little bit close to your body. Bring the arms out in front of you. If you're able, we're going to slide down, squat down inside your knees. I don't know about that ankle, David. That's good right there. Lift your chest, Will. Breathe. Oh, that's very good. Susan, you're like this. Open the thighs. Breathe. And now catch yourself before you go down on the ground. Going to get back down on the ground, David, so don't hurt your tailbone. That's good. And then lay down on your back and wrap your hands around your knees. Rock a little bit side to side. Massage your kidneys. Massage the lower back. Breathing. Grab each knee and circle the knees around in the hip socket. One thigh will always feel different than the other. So bring that sense of evenness. Making sure your circulation, your strength. And then easy, tuck the knees in and go up into happy baby. That means you're going to grab the outside of the feet or the ankles, depending. Tuck the chin in. Bring the knees into the armpits. Can rock a little bit side to side. Try and press on the back of the skull. Now bring your hands inside your calves or inside the thighs and straighten your legs. Try and rotate the toes towards the ground. How is it, Brenda? That's good. Oh, what happened, Will? Where are you? Oh, there you are. That's good. Try and straighten your legs a little more and let your hands slide your calves. And press the legs open. That's good. Same with you, Susan. Try and put your hands inside your calves. And stretch your legs out straight. Let your hands go inside the calves. And spread your legs, girl. Now let the hands go outside the legs. Press the legs together. Bend the knees. Drop your feet on the ground. David, you slip your pillow underneath your bottom. You can make fists. Lift your bottom. And go into a little inversion. Straight inversion. Elbows are underneath your ribs. Your upper arms are squeezing your ribs, your knees come to the chest, and the legs just straighten up. Kind of put a sense of action in the inside meridian. So the ankle bones come together. The soles of the feet are to the sky. Soles of the feet to the heavens. Give yourself this gift. Inversions. They say the counterbalance to a headstand is a shoulder stand. But in a gentle class, for how we've been for some months now, just allowing yourself to play with gravity, to allow the body to restore, to rejuvenate, to receive through the soles of the feet. Receive that energy. Allow the valves of your main arteries, the freeway, your blood flow in your body to relax. Feed the lower gut, digestion. Let all those organs have a refreshing cosmic cocktail, as it were. Let the heart feel good. Let your complexion feel tingly, refreshed. Keep the breath going through you. Keep breathing. We'll breathe 5 more breaths. Breathe easy. Breathe with intent. And then easy, bring the knees into the chest, drop the feet onto the floor, take the hands out from underneath your bottom, move your hands around, give yourself a little happy cactus, jazz hands, and then put the hands by your side, palms down, squeeze your ribs with your elbows, slide the legs out, and hinge the heart to the sky. Let the crown of the head go under the floor. Squeeze the wing bones, your wings together. Keep your inner knees together. Fish pose, the king of poses. Expose and stretch your viscera, your front body. Pull the ribs towards the heavens. Pull the ribs away from the pubic bone. Breathe easy. Three more breaths. Lift your head up, look at your feet, slide down onto the ground, bring the knees into the chest, wrap your hands around your shins, rock a little bit side to side. Let your head go with you. Let your arms go out into a T. Keep your knees up at your chest, your toes to the sky. Inhale, and let both knees go to the left. You can bring that top arm over if you find it too much strain on your shoulder girdle. Keep the knees stacked up. Let your breath be easy. Roll back onto your backs. Keep the knees at the chest, the toes to the sky, the ankle bones together, the arms in a T. Inhale and exhale. Let both knees go to the right side. Now bring that upper arm over and bring your top knee equal to the bottom knee. So you stack up the knees, the ankles are stacked up, and then that left arm can go on your forehead. It can stretch out. It can rub your lower back to relieve your angst. Keep the knees stacked up. And then easy, exhale, roll back onto your back. Tuck the knees into the chest, rock, rock, rock. Take a big breath. Stretch the legs out, either straight up or angled by the body. Hold on to the thighs and lift your chest and head. Get those legs up to the sky, David. Hold on to the thighs. Look at your knees. Arms by your side. 30 breath of fire. Breathe through the belly. Make the belly smash with each exhale. Last 10. Inhale, squeeze everything. And exhale, lay everything out. Lay everything out on the mat. Find yourself just softening into Shavasana. Spread your legs. Spread your arms. Let your body sink into the earth. Relax yourself. Let yourself find that stillness. Find that easiness. Your eyes sink heavy into the sockets. Your lips are plump. Your face is smooth. The large muscles have dropped away from the bones. Allow yourself, invite yourself to relax, to release into the arms of the mother. Let your mind be quiet. Anything that comes to distract you, simply let it float on by. Imagine yourself surrounded by that sweet, honey-like nectar of the gods. So all the disgruntledness, the anxieties, the chaos, the surgeries, the misfired electricity, the bumps, the bruises, all of that energy is soothed and smoothed by the sweetness of the honey, that honey of the honeybees. Let it smooth your energy field, heal you, imbue you with sweetness. Imagine your body is hollow, from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. Those actions where you yoke, where you find union, where the crown of your head was at the earth, where the soles of the feet were pointed to the heavens, receiving easy, spacious, gracious. We softly send some prayers and some energies out to those that suffer. Send some prayers and some energy out to those that experience the sadness. Let's gather together and yoke and surrender with strength. Breathe into your navel point. Let the breath guide you back into your vessel. Noticing how sweetly you rest. Let the breath move into your fingertips and your toes. Let your thumbs slide across your fingertips. You connect that nervous system, noticing how sweetly you rest, how sweetly you feel. Take a little bit deeper breath, and on the exhale, gather the hands at the heart. And then lace the fingers and twine the fingers. Roll the palms up and overhead, stretching away from you long. Step the straight legs together. Point the toes, push the heels. Flutter your eyelashes. Open and close your mouth and just go, wow. Exhale, tuck your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. And you can literally choose to roll off to your right side or your left side. And then press yourself up to a seated position that's comfortable for you. Acknowledge your earthboundedness, your rootedness, your seatedness. Notice your strength and your peacefulness. We always play in that realm of the paradox. Let the hands float out, really reach to the fingertips large so you extend your personal space, your ether body. Reach the arms up and overhead, press the palms and fingers together, glue the baby finger and thumbs, burst open the petals of the lotus blossom and slide humbly down their heartline with your cup or your chalice or your full lotus mudra. The thumbs nestle at the breastplate. Breathe in, breathe out. Fingertips come together softly. Palms remain cupped around a precious flower blossom. And in this ancient and sacred greeting, we find ourselves again and again welcoming, bowing, honoring, greeting that light, that divine spark, that great spirit within ourselves and others. And we know the sameness of our breath and the sameness of our blood. We resolve to be strong and resilient and righteous. Thank ourselves for being present and a part of. Thank you so much for being part of this Zoomy urban yoga world that we've created, that we find a sense of contentment and peace in as well. Thank you so much for being part of that. Namaste. Namaste.